ever running on the rails of mind and thought. My time ceaselessly sold and bought. This endless cycle is all I'm seeing. Am I a human doing or a human being? I feel like I've learned my lessons. Now I crave pure presence. Oh, let this moment magnify. I'm free to laugh and I'm free to cry. The moment passes, it cannot be saved. My true self is what I longingly craved. My authenticity discovered. I am saved. Good morning, everyone. Good, glorious morning. Oh, not a good way to start with the Mr. Bob in the background, but I just wanted to wish you a good morning, a good, glorious Sunday morning. I'm live. I'm doing something a little different today, and going to do a little walk through nature. On site at Hopkins Pond. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. If you're on live, please type in the comments, say hello. If you are getting this on the podcast, we are walking through a little nature trail here. You can hear the sounds. You might be getting this on Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, or Roku. I just want to welcome you in today, and we're going to take a little walk through nature. We're going to take some time to capture the moment, have some poetry to share with you, and let's see what opens up. You know, this is the present moment can open up unexpected things in you. And let me start by sharing the glorious view here by the pond. It's beautiful. The humidity has lifted. The air is lighter, fresher, and maybe taking a deep breath here this morning. Let your belly fill up. Let your lungs fill up. Let your belly expand. See the ripples in the pond. Whatever you're putting in this moment expands. Maybe we can usher in some gratitude this morning. Let's take a walk. I'm gonna get on the trail here and walk through. There's a nice little peninsula up here, and I just want you to welcome in the moment and find some stillness. I'll talk, I'll walk, I'll pause. We'll let the airplane pass over. I'm going to show you the trail. And as we know, there's the polarity of life. As we're walking through nature, we hear airplanes and then the sirens kick up on display. And it's easy to go, oh, you know, that's going to ruin the moment. But oftentimes, there's always a polarity in life happening. And it comes into our present moment. And we just have to welcome it and say, this moment will pass. This moment, can I embrace the moment? And let's keep going. The last time I was here, I heard the bullfrogs. They were singing to me. At least that's what I tell myself. Thanks for the heart. I can't see who's on, but and I'm hoping if you're putting in comments, just so you know I'm not seeing them, the best place to put in comments is either on YouTube at Austin J. Haynes. This is streaming live, and also it's on my personal Facebook page today. That's Facebook at Austin J. Haynes. Just like it's there, AUSTIN JHAINES. And if you're on the podcast, I definitely want to welcome you to come over because the visuals are so worth it. So worth it to see and hear at the same time. But let's keep walking. And as I keep walking, I'm going to pause a little bit. I just want you to usher in the moment. Whatever's true for you in this moment in your present environment? How does your body feel? What's around you? As you're watching this, maybe you notice something in my video or you hear something. Just notice it. That's it. Maybe breathe. Let the air flow freely today. What are you grateful for? And I do have some poems I'm going to share with you. If you know somebody that needs a little peace, inner peace, a little bit of a feeling better about life, please share this with them. What you're going to see here, I'm going to walk over this little bridge. And we had a storm that came through here not too long ago, so you're going to see the remnants of that. Look. There's the bullfrog. You hear it? Storm came through. Nature's rhythm is always pure. Cicadas are kicking up today. We got this tree here, just leaning ever so slightly. Sun is filtering through the leaves, the canopy up above. Got a couple options. I'm going to go up this way. What do you hear? What do you see? We just have a beautiful, blessed environment today. It's really special. I just feel it. It feels really good as we get ready to close out July. Let's find a good spot here I can set up, and I'm going to read a couple poems to you this morning. Let's see if we can find a good spot here. How's it going this morning? Take a pause and a breath. Stillness doesn't come easy. Pausing does not come easy. This is an interesting show today. I've never done it like this. Usually I'm set up, but I thought let's do something a little different today. And I'm going to share with you a couple poems. We'll keep it short today. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Get set up. I'm just going to ask you to, if you haven't done so, one of the things that I had typed in today is a lot of times you're asking you're thinking about what you're going to do today. That makes sense. What am I going to do today? What do I need to do? What do I have to do? But maybe you need to ask, how am I going to be? How am I in this moment? And how am I going to be today? Can I allow this peace and calm? Can I pause and breathe? And then allow that to continue throughout the day. Hear the wind rustling through the trees. This sun-kissed day. I'm going to share two poems with you today. One's by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Picked up this book at the Ralph Waldo Emerson site up in Concord, Massachusetts. And he wrote a couple poems on nature. I'm going to read one for you right now. She is gamesome and good, but of mutable mood. No dreary repeater now and again. Okay, starting from the top. Nature by Ralph Waldo Emerson. She is gamesome and good, but of mutable mood. No dreary repeater now and again. She will be all things to all men. She who is old, but nowise feeble, pours her power into the people. Merry and manifold without bar, makes and molds them what they are. And what they call their city way is not their way, but hers. And what they say they made today, they learned of the oaks and firs. She spawneth men as mallows fresh, hero and maiden, flesh of her flesh. She drugs her water and her wheat with the flavors she finds meet, and gives them what to drink and eat, and having thus their bread and growth, they do her bidding, nothing loath. What's most theirs is not their own, but borrowed in atoms from iron and stone. And in their vaunted works of art, the master stroke is still her part. I was having a conversation yesterday about nature is pure. It's just is. There's no, it's, we as a human species can get very creative on and manipulate life. We're always wanting to manipulate life, if you think about it, and bend it to our will. But nature only knows authenticity, true flow. I'll share one other poem with you that I just discovered as I was getting ready. I really like this. This is by Robert Frost. This is called Rose Begonias. Rose Begonias. A saturated meadow, sun-shaped and jewel small. A circle scarcely wider than the trees around were tall. Where winds were quite excluded and the air was stifling sweet, with the breath of many flowers, a temple of the heat. There were bode us in the burning, as the sun's right worship is, to pick where none could miss them, 1,000 orchises. For though the grass was scattered, yet every second spear seemed tipped with the wings of color that tinged the atmosphere. We raised a simple prayer before we left the spot, that in the general mowing, that place might be forgot. Or if not at all so favored, obtain such grace ours, that none should mow the grass there, while so confused with flowers. It kind of points to what I was saying, like we always want to manipulate things, but maybe we just need to allow more. Maybe we need to let things grow and breathe. Maybe we need to let nature take its course. Maybe we don't need the answer in this moment, every moment. Maybe we just need to get back to the rhythm of life and nature and all things true and pure. I want to thank you for being here this morning. Wherever you're getting this, just remember that living in the moment is a practice that's not sought by the masses. Fear of the future, regret of the past drive most people. And to that end, there's an obsession to get somewhere else. And that's the beat of society's drum. But your life is always right now. What you do, what you think, what you feel right now is an ever-expanding proposition. And that's why they say Earl Nightingale, I think it is Earl Nightingale, said that the strangest secret, you get what you think about most of the time. But I would go further. Whatever you're feeling in this moment is an expansion. If you feel lack, that's going to expand. If you feel like something's missing in your life, that's going to expand. If you feel like you're flawed, that's going to expand. If you feel like the future is better than now, the future will always be better than now, and fulfillment will remain elusive. And so we come back to nature in the present moment, where life is always happening, and it's always a glorious new opportunity to pause and create, even if a momentary lapse in thinking can allow something new, a new observation, a new perspective to come in that can dramatically alter the course of your life. I've had these conversations in the past week where the most dramatic changes that you seek will happen in an unexpected way. Your job is to take care of right now. Thanks for being here today. My name's Austin, and this is the Power of Pure Presence.